Hi, this is Greg with California GSP Rescue, and I'm here with number 8 and number 9 of the dogs we've rescued in September. This is Orion. Orion came to us from a small shelter in the Sierras, and this is Magnum. And Magnum has got a very interesting story as well. He came to us from the same shelter as Riley, except he didn't come directly from the shelter. He came from somebody who wanted him out of the shelter. Orion is about 2-year-old male. He showed up at a shelter in the Sierras. He was taken in by a couple hunters that found them curled up and emaciated while they were out hunting. And it was in an area that the shelter said they found a number of dogs, 8 or 9 dogs in the last couple of weeks. He had a microchip, and the shelter reached out to his original owner, and the original owner stated that a couple months ago they had given him away to somebody that they had found on Facebook. Now that's one of the challenges when you give your dog away on Facebook or Craigslist or one of the other communities, online communities, is you don't know about that person. You only see what they show you or hear what they tell you. So whether that person dumped him or that person gave him to somebody that dumped him, he ended up at a shelter and they were full. They were at capacity. The shelter was going to have to euthanize dogs because they had no more space, which is very concerning that a small shelter in a small town has a pet overpopulation issue. They reached out to us to see if we could help, and we said, of course we could help. California GSP Rescue wanted to create space so other dogs would have more time. So we made plans. Now the interesting part about that is the original owner offered to take Orion to us. So I actually met his original owner. It was a very interesting situation. They said he was a great dog, except they just didn't have the time to exercise him. And like most young GSPs, actually he's a GSP hound mix. Like most young GSPs though, when he doesn't get the exercise, things happen. Things get destroyed, and that's what happened in his case. He started chewing. Now, the other dog we have is Magnum, and Magnum was actually adopted from the shelter by somebody that saw Riley. He's Riley's sibling. He's one of the 3 dogs that were dumped in the field. The person that adopted him, Cole, adopted him from the shelter, and he is familiar with hunting breed dogs. He's not familiar with German Shorter Pointers, and because of that, he was overwhelmed by how much exercise they needed, and he wasn't able to give him what he needed. So he reached out to us to see if we could help. Now, knowing Riley, we were curious as to Magnum's disposition, and he's not as shy as we thought they might be. He's actually quite outgoing, quite puppy-like, and just an all-around great dog. Cole had a few things to share about him, and he was kind enough to share those so we could share those with you. Both dogs, number 8 and number 9, that's a lot of dogs for us to take in September. September we start winding down, adoptions pick up, and we are looking at the influx of dogs later on in the year, usually November with the Christmas holiday dogs that come in. But this has been a busy month, and thanks to the rescue heroes and the volunteers, allows us to be nimble and get those dogs as they come in. It's been a challenge, I will give you that. Here's the crazy part. 9 dogs. The oldest dog is right here, 2 years old. Orion is 2. This is a 1-year-old, Riley's 1. The rest of the dogs are 1 or younger. Gives you an idea of what's going on. These are all from the shelters, and there is every shelter we've got the dogs from is full. They're at capacity. They're euthanizing to make room. So if you know anybody looking to get a pet, not a German Shorter Pointer, but a pet, encourage them to go to the shelter. I want to thank the rescue heroes. Without your support, it would have been an even bigger challenge getting this many dogs in. And we're not done with the month. We're still looking at another almost just under 2 weeks, and there's a few dogs on the perimeter. So we don't know how this month is going to end. Hopefully we slow down here and not go at the same rate that we've been kept going. But again, thank you, rescue heroes. You make things happen for us. Thank you to volunteers. If you're interested in being a rescue hero, just click the button right over there. And if you're interested in volunteering, visit our website and fill out the form. Thank you. Please like and share this video.